those of you that study yoga know that the foundation of the practice of yoga is ahimsa. It's non-violence, not harming other people. This includes your family. Some people don't understand this also, so it's a very, for a yogi especially, that tries to practice ahimsa, it's a very delicate balance. From one point of view, we don't want to hurt the feeling of others. From the other point of view, when we put things on the scale, we see that the first consideration should be, am I going to hurt my own soul? Am I going to hurt my own spiritual evolution? Not for yourself. Think about Swami Vishnu-devananda helped so many people. He helped millions of people. Initially, when he started to practice yoga under Swami Shivananda, his mother was against it, fiercely. She was so furious that Swami Shivananda caused their son not only to stay at Sivananda Ashram, but to become a Swami, which is a renunciate, a monk. In India, the custom is that the children, especially the son, the male, the son, when the parents become old, they take care of them. This system is there. And the only son of Swami Vishnu-devananda's mother, the only son was Swami Vishnu-devananda himself, became a Swami, became a monk. And the mother was very upset. I met his mother. She was a strong lady. So she was so upset that she decided to go to the ashram and to have a word with Swami Shivananda about it. And she went to the ashram and she spoke with Swami Shivananda, and the result was that she herself became a Swami. So when I met her, she was a Swami. Nevertheless, she was still the mother of Swami. So you know how mothers are. She would look at Swamiji, she would say, you're going to catch a cold. Now, he's the guru. Right? And then look, did you eat enough today? Like this. But this is when this was many, many years after. But when Master initiated the mother of Swami Vishnu-devananda into sannyas, she became a Swami in the ashram. Then, of course, Swamiji discovered that he's actually attached to her. Inwardly, he was attached to her. And he's a Swami. He took vows of renunciation. So he decided that he's going to practice non-attachment towards her. So basically, he became a kind of indifferent towards her. He would ignore her. He would not sit with her. He would not talk to her. And she was very hurt with him. One day Swami Shivananda called Swami Vishnu-devananda and told him that he's giving him a special sadhana, a special spiritual practice. He said, every day, morning and evening, you have to sit alone in a room, and he told him which room, with your mother and eat together. That was the sadhana. Of course, the great Guru gave him the instruction. Of course, Swamiji did it. And after a while, his heart softened towards his mother. And after a while, he became as kind towards her as he was towards others. Sometimes it's more difficult to be kind towards people that are close to us, especially towards the parents, especially sometimes towards relatives, sometimes towards people that know us. It's much easier to be kind towards what we call strangers. But the teaching is that we should be as kind equally to all. And not only this, we have a special debt towards our parents. It's not the parents gave us the physical body, which is absolutely necessary for the realization of the self. Not only this, but if you notice little babies, they are totally helpless. The parents nurtured them, they helped them to grow, they protected them, they sacrificed for them, they fed them, they educated them. Then, as a thank for all what the parents did, we forsake them, we abuse them. At least we should be as kind towards them as we are towards others. In fact, in yoga we learn the mother is the first guru. We don't say guru, God. May your mother be your God. Our first God is the mother, first guru. Our second is the father. Third is our spiritual preceptor. And the fourth is the guest. This is how we learn. So Swamiji had this problem. So Master helped him to solve this problem. So you see, if Swamiji would leave the ashram, millions of people in the world will lose. Because he would betray the destiny of his own soul. On the other hand, Master helped Swamiji not only to do his spiritual duty, but also to develop kindness towards his own mother. Many years after, when I met her, still she was his mother. She was a great saintly lady, but she was his mother. And still I felt a little bit, Swamiji felt not so comfortable with her giving him commands all the time. To this and do that. Nevertheless, like the great Adi Shankara Acharya, Swamiji was with his mother when she died. Now, so that person is asking, he doesn't want to hurt the family, but you have to put in balance both things. Yes, it's true. Family may be hurt by the very fact that you are in a so-called Hindu temple. Because in reality, it's neither Hindu nor it's Jewish. It is a temple. So people may be hurt just by this fact. So we have to put it in balance. When we leave this place, when we come back home, it's very good to share with others, but we have to do it in a kind way. We definitely should not try to convert others. We do not believe in it. Now, you are going to hear this type of stories from many people which are long enough on the spiritual path. How without active attempt to convert, just by what you are, and by being kind, eventually you are going to benefit many people, and also your parents, and also your family. We learn this in yoga. So, but initially, people may be hurt by what you do. So we have to balance, create a balance between it. But it's very important. If you are not faithful to the mission of your soul, you're going to suffer later in your life. Many people can tell you. I speak with many people, and you hear this story again and again. They are so sorry that at a certain point in their life, because of practical considerations, they betrayed what their heart felt that they should do. Later on, they were very sorry, and later on they did it. But they said it would be so nice if I would do it then. And some people could not change the path later on. So it's very, very important, because the most important factor of all is our soul. It's because the soul is the divine part within us. That's the most important factor. If we listen to this, our life will be happy, fulfilled, and we're also going to benefit many, many, many people, and of course our own parents, family, and the people near us. When we become better, when we become kinder, when we have more compassion, this is going also to radiate and to manifest in our relationship with our family, with our parents, and so on.